Hi everyone, my name is Sappho, and I wanted to make a video to update all of y'all about what exactly I've been up to and what I've been doing. I know I haven't posted in a little bit, and that might have worried some people, but I promise I'm alive. I promise that I'm still here. You can see me, I'm most active on Twitter for the most part. So if people are going to try to contact me, you can contact me there. But um, yeah, it's been a little while, hasn't it? I mean, over a month since my last video. Um, I still getting a lot of hate. I have a TikTok that's had a few videos go a little viral, and already uh, yeah, the drama has definitely not died down, so I'm still getting death threats every day, people trying to dox me, um, people trying to post an address and say that it's mine everywhere, and that sort of thing. Especially some really toxic forums, like some really fucking toxic forums that are trying to go after me. Um, but I can't even be angry at those people because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I mean, I have a very good community of people around me now, the zoosexual community, and even a lot of furries that are just cool with the fact that I happen to be a zoosexual, and a lot of people who are indifferent to it as well. Uh, Really, the popularity has it's given me an opportunity and a platform to really make a difference. And the only people I can really thank for that is ironically, the people that hate me and made the videos go viral and popular. So, um, I mean, thanks for that, I guess. I'm doing pretty fantastically. I mean, um, life is going pretty good. I told my family about everything and also some coworkers, and they're pretty cool with it, or at least they're indifferent. And my family, no matter what, will always love me. So, I'm thankful to have understanding and good parents that I can look up to and openly say things to. Um, so that's quite a major thing, but I wanted to make a major announcement today. So you might have seen on Twitter or somewhere else that I was going to be making a pretty major announcement, and that is 100% accurate. So I want to preface this by saying that I am working with a large group of people, between 17 and 20 active members of the zoosexual community, and that includes writers, artists, intellectuals, and pretty much everybody that you would need to start an organization from the ground up. And that includes leaders from the community like Lycan, who hosts Zoo Community, and Mike, who is pretty well known in the community. I know that most of y'all won't know who the hell Mike is, but Mike, also a very important leader in this community, and I'm very happy that we have them on board. We also have multiple members of the Zooier Than Thou podcast that are on board, like Toggle and Sigma and some other people. And that's just kind of how I want to preface this. But anyway, why the hell am I talking about having this group of people and how it's a good building block for an organization, right? So I am very happy and proud to announce that I am the chairman of the first zoosexual rights organization in the United States and based in North America. And the name of the organization is Zeta North America, Zoosexuals Engagement for Tolerance and Acceptance, North America. And it is a legally incorporated 501c3 nonprofit organization. So we're under some strict rules about how we can spend money and how nobody can personally enrich themselves from this type of organization and all of that sort of thing, including extra levels of transparency where we're essentially going to have to report our funding and keep records of how it's being spent to make sure that we are following the law when it comes to a 501c3. So that is why I haven't been posting videos or I haven't been super active online lately. It's because this organization has become my full-time job, and we plan on releasing sometime in December of this year, so we're hoping for December 1st, but might be like mid-December. It really depends on how things go. And right now, how the organization is structured is that I am the chairman of the organization, and Sigma, who is a member of the Zooyer Than Thou crew, is the vice chairman of the organization. And then we have a whole cabinet of people that we're working with that are guiding kind of what we're doing and what we should be doing and making sure that we don't make terrible mistakes as an organization. So I want to be the first to say that I really do not want to screw this up. This is a very, very important milestone for the zoosexual community to finally unify people and organize them and bring them together. And it's really important that we do not screw this up. And I can feel the weight on my shoulders, and everyone else can feel the weight on their shoulders about how important it is that we get this right and that we build trust fast with the community and that we're extremely transparent about donations and how money is being spent and that sort of thing, which I am fully committed to. I want to make sure that those records are public and available for people to audit and look at. And for the cryptocurrency options that we're going to be accepting with donations, that will all also be publicly accessible information, essentially. But we want to go a step ahead and also list exactly what every transaction is for, so that it's not just numbers on a screen, but you can also see, oh, that was to pay so-and-so to make a bunch of, flags or something, basically. And this organization is heavily, heavily focused on zoosexual rights activism, obviously. It's also focused on animal rights and promoting education around zoophilia and zoosexuality. Essentially without promoting the more adult side of things, basically. It's going to be a space that pretty much everyone can go to. It's going to be a static website. It's not going to be like a community forum or anything. There's already community forums like Zoo Community and some others, but the way that I'm setting this website up, it would be very, very hard to take down. I mean, the level of security that is being put into it with the hosting from Cloudflare and the other CDN service that we're using, plus load balancing in Cloudflare and all kinds of crazy settings, like, it would be very, very tough to try taking us down, essentially. But, apart from that, kind of getting off track on things, our organization, we want to fund, the manufacture of flags, sticker campaigns. We want to fund pamphlets. We want to fund the creation of more Zooey activism materials. So that includes things like artwork and comics and that sort of thing to really get our message across and really do something amazing for the zoosexual community. And even just, within the past few days, I officially opened the Zeta North America business account with a bank, so we can accept payments and donations and stuff too now. And that was pretty important to get out of the way, but also filed for tax-exempt status from the IRS, which we should be hearing back in a couple weeks, essentially, with a forum that says, yeah, we're tax-exempt, because that's the way that our organization was incorporated, was as a 501c3. And ultimately, I'm just really, really excited to be a part of this and to do something amazing and great for our community, our people. And this is a cause that I would give my life to. It's that important to me. This really means the whole world to me, that this is done the right way and in a way that everyone can agree with, and that zoosexuals can unify and come together, and we can create positive change. So ultimately, I think the whole situation has been a lesson to myself about turning negativity and hate towards something that is a lot more constructive and is ultimately going to make a lot bigger of a difference than just bickering over the internet with some commentators or, arguing with one-off people, essentially, because we're going to have this organization and this website, and essentially they won't be able to do anything about it because we're not going to be doing anything illegal, obviously. It's just going to be educational material and talking about zoosexuality and zoosexual rights. So there's essentially nothing that can be done there. So we want to use it as a resource, not just for zoosexuals, though. We also want to be able to get the people that are more moderate on things and show them our side. Maybe even help some of the antis or the hater type people to see that there really is a lot more to this whole zoosexuality thing. And we also want it to be a resource for parents. So, being on TikTok and making some of the videos that I have and getting to meet a bunch of people, I've noticed that there are some younger people in the zoosexual community. And, it's I want to be able to help them somehow. So our website is going to be available to everyone, essentially all ages, all people. We want it to be a resource that people can go to learn about themselves, learn about others, and promote tolerance and acceptance of our movement and our orientation, because zoosexuality is an orientation, simply put. So anyway, I've been rambling on for quite a bit now. I'm not sure if there's really anything else to comment on when it comes to the organization, but I am looking forward to releasing this whole thing. I'm looking forward to being a part of this movement and this cause, and I'll be just fine. I'll be perfectly fine and safe. And I really want to thank all of the people that have stuck by me and all of the new friends that I've met through my activism, essentially. So, anyway, just wanted to say that that's the big announcement, and I love you all, and I'll see you again very soon.